Hey guys, Sebastian Garcia here, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm currently getting ready. We're gonna check out a new gym since we left Canada the other day, and it's gonna be like a local gym, a brand new gym I've never been to, and you'll see it in a few seconds. But I really appreciate the feedback for the video that I posted previously. I had to be very vulnerable with that, explain what has happened in my life in order to get to the point where I am right now. And as everyone, I'm not perfect, but I'm still working some stuff out, so I just needed to get that off my chest. And if you notice the quality on this being less than usual, it's because I'm recording this on my iPhone. My Sony camera is currently out of storage, so what I have to do is buy an SSD card. That way I can plug that into my computer along with the SD card that's currently in my camera and transfer everything from the SD card that was in my camera to my computer, then transfer all those files to that SSD card, the SanDisk. It's either going to be a terabyte or 2, I'm not sure yet. And so that way, after everything is transferred to the SSD, SanDisk, terabyte, I can delete everything off that SD card that was in my camera, reinsert it into my camera, and then all the storage will be gone, so that I can keep using the SD card over time. It's kind of confusing, but if you're into photography or videography, you'll understand what I'm saying. But I don't want to get to the point where every time I run out of storage on the SD card, I have to keep buying new ones. Just buying like a external hard drive is a lot better in terms of like saving money and just making the most of what you currently have. But in a few weeks, but right now, we're not going to travel for a bit. This is being recorded in late May, so in July we should be going to Florida. That should be very fun, and maybe before then we'll go to Canada, who knows. To be honest, I really miss Pure Muscle and Fitness. That is a pretty perfect gym, has everything you could ever need. But where I'm at right now, I'm not going to specify. There's like no good gyms in the area. It's all just mediocre, I guess, but you win some, you lose some. So we're just gonna probably go to a local gym for a while, and then maybe I'll go back to Canada for the weekend. So alright, we just made it through. The gym that I chose was Snap Fitness. I now realize that it's actually a nationwide gym, so you'll find this gym pretty much anywhere. But this gym is actually smaller than I thought it was going to be. It has pretty much everything though, but the only flaws that I noticed was the lack of music playing and the fact that they have AI security cameras, so that's a bit alarming. I don't want to be around AI whatsoever because I am completely against it, but other than that, they pretty much have everything we need. I'm about to take some pre right there. Something else I forgot to mention is that the membership rates here are really good. $25 for a week, and then $90 for 90 days, which is the current deal that they're running right now. So that's absolutely fantastic. I've never seen a gym have their membership rates that cheap. So
keep talking, same 3 shows, we run again. Phone face down on the table, but I still check it now and then. Every sound outside my window feels like you right at my door. I say I'm fine to all my friends though, they don't know what I'm waiting for. I'm still waiting for you. Lights on, heart open, cold, but the hope is golden. I'm still waiting for you. Same old song, still humming. Every little sign feels like you're coming. Yeah, I'm waiting. where your face is, in that frame photo by my room. I keep your name off every sentence, but it leaves under my tongue. If this is love or just a habit, tell me why it feels so young. I'm still waiting for you. Lights on, heart open, cold but the hope is golden. I'm still waiting for you. Same old song, still humming. Every little sign feels like you're coming. Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for you. Maybe you're the last. Maybe you've got me away. But I'll give this one more evening, one more slow finish. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for
They have free coffee, free water dispenser, and you can set it to your liking. So you can have it hot, you can have it room temperature, or cold. And I couldn't really record any higher quality content that I wanted to today, but that is why we went to Best Buy. It was located at this mall nearby, and the problem is that when you go to the Best Buy entrance, outside you'll see the Best Buy sign. When you go into the doors, it leads you right to the top floor of the mall, not the actual store. And I was looking all over for the store, and I was wondering where it was. I stopped by Starbucks vendor about 20 or 30 feet away, and I asked her where the store is, and she laughed and said that it's actually on the other side of the mall from where we parked at, and I had to walk so far just to get to the store. So when I made it to Best Buy, they were gonna close in about 10 minutes when I got there, so thank God I got there before they closed. And I picked up this. I'm not sure if it'll show up as well on camera because I'm using my phone, but this was it. This is the SanDisk Extreme Plus 128 gigabytes. So hopefully this will be enough to get higher quality content out. And it was $53, not so bad, I guess. But this was, yeah, $53. The 259 gigabytes, which is double of this, costed $80. So it would have been a better investment if I got the 259 as opposed to this, because I would be saving $16 apparently. So I don't want to go back, so I'll just use this to the best of my abilities. Alright, we made it back home, and I'm currently recording on the Sony because I finally got storage on here, thanks to the new SD card that I bought. And we are cooking up a bit of chili right here. And yeah, there we go. And we got all the good stuff: beans, beef, tomatoes, chili powder, onion, garlic, and olive oil. And I haven't eaten that much today, so this should definitely fuel the bulk. And I would like to show you something really quick here. So as you can see, I listed everything out on my phone, and I calculated everything. I calculate everything based on grams. This is how I track my food. So I measure all the ingredients. This is a bit excessive, but this is how I stay on track. I measure all the ingredients, calculate them, and add them up to get the total, and then I put my food on the scale. So I would usually put my plate on top of the scale, turn it on, zero it out, and then I would put my food in here, and then that's how much of the serving I got of the total. So say there is 100 grams of the chili that I ate, I would get that and then divide it by the total of which I calculated earlier. So that's pretty much all I do to stay on track. And if I remember, I'll record the total macros after I eat, because my family's kind of hungry right now, and I'm kind of holding them up by filming this part of the segment. But I just wanted to help you guys trying to stay on track if you're using MyFitnessPal or any calorie tracking apps. But that's what I do from all the knowledge that they gained throughout the years. This is just what is easier for me. And after this, I'm going to go to sleep. Okay, so I measured out my portion, and I got 304.5 grams. And we're also going to throw some mozzarella on there as well. All right, so I just downed God knows how many bowls of chili me and my mom made. It was really good, so I couldn't help myself. But I'm just going to show you the calories that I ate for the first serving, which you just saw, which equated to, I would say, 304.5 grams. And adding up all the ingredients, it totaled about 2,229.2 grams for that entire pot of chili. And so we take that number that we measured for the first serving, which was 304.5, and then we divide it by that total of 2,229.2, and then that gives us the decimal of 0.364, so on and so forth. And then we add all the ingredients into MyFitnessPal as a recipe, and then we put the amount of servings as 1, so that way when we log the food, we can put in that decimal of 0.364, blah blah blah. And for just that one serving that I ate, 748 calories, 90.9 grams of carbs, 35.2 grams of fat, and 49.2 grams of protein, which is very, very good macros. We always want the protein above the fats. And carbs, I'm on the bulk, so I personally don't care. And I ate a whole lot more than this, so my caloric intake for today should be well over 3,000, which is good. That's currently my goal. But it's pretty late right now. It's past 1 a.m. and I gotta get up early for just my daily routine. I try to wake up early, but sometimes I go to bed very late, which is becoming a habit. That's my own fault. Something I gotta work on. But anyways, by the time you're seeing this video, I have already finished editing the first video that I'm gonna post on Creative Bricks. So by the time you're seeing this, is way distant in the future, if you get what I mean. But anyways, quick break. I screwed that up. I calculated all the total amount of servings that I had, like the 3 bowls that I ate, instead of just that first one, which I just said. But just to be clear, the first serving was actually 281 calories, 34.1 grams of carbs, 13.2 grams of fat, and 18.4 grams of protein, which is still really good. And the decimal for that, since it was 304.5 divided by 2,229.2, that was 0.137 of that entire chili pot. Just to clarify. I think that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for sticking the whole way through. Hopefully this video was enjoyable. Today was just sort of a random day. Not much to do, but I thank you guys for watching once again. I love you guys. Stay creative, stay safe, and God bless.